Location: the Shrine of Tempest in the Shadow Heights. The Shadow Heights is a formidable and mysterious mountain range that is shrouded in legend and mystery. Its crags and cliffs are said to hide ancient relics and hidden treasures, luring adventurers and seekers of wealth and power to its treacherous trails and paths. Even the most experienced hikers and climbers are said to be challenged by the winding and treacherous paths of the Shadow Heights. The mountains are known for their sheer drops, narrow ledges, and dizzying heights, requiring a steady hand and nerves of steel to navigate. Despite the dangers, the Shadow Heights are said to be a place of great beauty and wonder, with breathtaking vistas and awe-inspiring views. The mountains are home to a variety of wildlife, including rare and exotic species that can only be found in this remote and isolated region. The Shadow Heights are also said to be haunted by spirits and wraiths, who are said to roam the mountain trails and peaks in search of the living. These spirits are said to be the ghosts of those who have lost their lives in the mountains, either through accidents or the machinations of their enemies. Some say that these spirits are benevolent and protective, while others believe them to be malevolent and dangerous. Despite these dangers, the Shadow Heights continue to draw those who seek adventure and excitement, and the mountains remain a place of mystery, wonder, and worship. Harguth, the Orc Shaman, has made his winter camp in the Shadow Heights, choosing the remote and rugged mountain range as a place to retreat and meditate during the cold and snowy months. Harguth's winter camp is a simple but sturdy structure, built of stone and wood to withstand the harsh weather of the Shadow Heights. It is located in a hidden valley within the mountains, where the Orc Shaman can be alone with his thoughts and commune with his deity, Tempest the Storm Elemental. The winter camp is surrounded by a thick forest of pine and spruce, which provides shelter and protection from the elements. The trees are laden with snow, creating a serene and peaceful atmosphere that helps Harguth focus on his spiritual practices. Inside the camp, Harguth has a small fire that burns in a hearth, providing warmth and light. He has also brought with him supplies and provisions to last through the winter, including food, water, and blankets. Despite the isolation and harshness of the Shadow Heights, Harguth seems at peace in his winter camp, surrounded by the beauty and majesty of the mountains. He spends his days in prayer and contemplation, seeking guidance and wisdom from Tempest and the spirits of the mountains. Harguth is a solitary figure, but he is not alone in the Shadow Heights. The mountains are home to a variety of wildlife, including wolves, bears, and other predators. Harguth must always be on guard, watching for danger and protecting himself from those who would do him harm. But despite the challenges, Harguth is content in his winter camp, finding solace and strength in the mountains. The Shrine of Tempest the Storm Elemental is a sacred place that is devoted to the worship of the powerful storm deity. It is located in a hidden valley within the Shadow Heights, a remote and rugged mountain range that is known for its fierce and unpredictable storms. The Shrine of Tempest is a simple but beautiful structure, built of stone and wood to withstand the harsh weather of the mountains. It is surrounded by a grove of tall, ancient trees that are said to be sacred to the storm deity. These trees are adorned with offerings and trinkets left by worshippers, who come to the shrine seeking guidance and blessings from Tempest. Inside the shrine, there is a small altar where offerings of food and drink are placed to honor the deity. There is also a hearth where a fire burns, providing warmth and light to those who come to the shrine to pray. The Shrine of Tempest is a peaceful and serene place, where those who come to worship can find solace and strength in the presence of the deity. It is a place of spiritual contemplation and contemplation, where worshippers can commune with the divine and seek guidance and wisdom. Despite its peaceful nature, the Shrine of Tempest is not without its dangers. The Shadow Heights are home to a variety of wild animals and creatures, including wolves, bears, and other predators. Those who come to the shrine must be prepared to defend themselves, or risk being caught in the crossfire of a battle between the deity and its enemies. The ceremony of Harguth in the Shrine of Tempest is a sacred and solemn event that is held once a year to honor the storm deity, and seek its blessings. It is a time of great spiritual significance for Harguth, the Orc Shaman, and for all those who follow Tempest. The ceremony begins with a procession of worshippers, who make their way to the shrine through the winding and treacherous paths of the Shadow Heights. They are led by Harguth, who is dressed in his ceremonial robes and carries a staff imbued with the power of Tempest. As they reach the shrine, Harguth leads the worshippers in a series of rituals and prayers, seeking guidance and blessings from the deity. These rituals involve offerings of food and drink, as well as the recitation of sacred texts and the chanting of hymns and incantations. The ceremony reaches its climax with the lighting of a sacred fire, which is said to be a symbol of the deity's presence and power. The fire burns brightly, casting a warm and comforting glow over the worshippers, who offer their prayers and petitions to Tempest. After the ceremony is complete, the worshippers return to their homes and communities, filled with hope and inspiration from their encounter with the deity. The ceremony is a time of renewal and revitalization, a reminder of the power and majesty of Tempest, and a source of strength and guidance for all those who follow the deity's path.